Hey everybody, Brian here from quantlabs.net. I got another email. We'll just continuing along here with this one he calls it Dear Abby for Traders from Manny. Hi Robinwood, Brian. Thanks for the free book about algo trading. I read the book, quite informative. Now you can tell this person's English is second language. You put together all the groundwork and start the algo trading with the right software and right programming skill set, but not all retail trader like me have the skill to start it up. I'm a retail trader, not a programmer. I have a live demo account with IB front end multi charts with easy language programming. Okay, let me stop right here. IB is good. Again, I've over the last few videos I've talked about depending upon your trading account, your size of your trading account, that will determine what broker you go with, which will determine what kind of broker or what kind of broker you'll go with, what kind of technology you'll be able to use. On top of that, it will also determine what kind of strategies you have capable and what kind of assets you have access to trade. So please watch those videos. Front end multi charts with easy programming language. It's no different than what I talked about with other trading platforms from other brokers. I have used multi charts, easy programming. I find that platform is pretty well useless. The documentation at the time I tried it a few years ago sucked big time, and I wouldn't recommend that software at all. So let's continue along. For me, English is a challenge to learn. Hence, I come from non-English background. I have done few research. This is my only suggestion, not any marketing or affiliation to anybody. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about this third-party piece of software. Again, or black box technology software. I'll just read it and then I'll give you my response. I've come across a software called Bookmap 5, which is close to multi-second trading, like almost HFT, where we can get live bid and ask real time and depth of market you get a free trial. You can get that information from IKFeed. You pay a few pennies. If you're just specifically for Forex, you can pay as little as $30 a month. You get the bid and ask. If you want the level 2, you pay extra. It's well worth it. Now, in terms of the software here, this bookmark whatever, and they're claiming to be HFT. You will never be HFT if you're going through a retail trading broker, even Duca's Copy, FXCM, IB, it don't matter. You'll never be HFT. So if this company is claiming that they are HFT, that's pure garbage. And this company is I guess you could say, a scam, because that is a fallacy to able to claim that. It's just marketing hype they're using of HFT. So I think this $50 a month would be a complete waste. You're better off just to subscribe to a data provider like IKFeed, or get your better data from a better broker like IB, or from what I'm seeing with Duca's Copy. Just, again, it depends upon the type of asset that you are want to focus on. They have 3 algorithms which can be deployed with IB and not an IB demo. Now, again, if you are using these built-in algorithms, you're telling me that you are playing the lazy game. You're going to get smoked out of the market, which means you'll lose. Again, not my money, your time, your money. You do what you want. And you have to understand the fundamentals of how the markets move. I've gone over that millions of times, so I'll leave it to you if you want to learn how to do that. Now, this algorithm is Java-based. They are releasing Java API, built custom HFT strategies. This is a joke. HFT strategies, go back to what I just said earlier. It's a complete joke, and don't be a fool to fall for that. My only request, do you have access to HFT trading strategy in Java format and access to Java programmer? Again, unless you have access to an exchange and you're sitting on an exchange, whatever I give you will be useless, because unless you're on an exchange with a large capital amount, you are virtually wasting your time and being fooled into that HFT mindset. So just focus on look at from a retail trading perspective, and you'll be better off. Lots of places to learn there. I'm happy to test on IB demo. Is there any room to work with each other? I don't work with anybody unless you got something to deliver for me. As of earlier today, I'm filtering out a lot of noisy chatter kind of people that are just talk, but no action. I'm getting rid of what I call the dead weight around me, be it on Facebook or whatever. I don't have time for that, but I'll gladly answer questions as they come in for the time being as my time permits. I'm happy to discuss. You're interested. Once again, thank you for your time. Okay, so again, this doesn't really help out this guy, what I'm saying, but I do have a new service that will be coming out soon. So let me just um, go to that. Now, if you go to my YouTube channel, go under playlists.
Hey there, how's your trading going? Let me show you some algo.
And then you go under the analytics section. This is fairly new, analytics for the tutorials. This will walk you through all the reports, dashboard, all that stuff that my system will provide over when we get to the point of launching this new service. If you want to learn that, it'll be fairly reasonable monthly cost. On top of right now, as you can see here, I've got a new video that's being rendered. It's about a 4.5 hour video. That's from last night where I talk about in detail what's appearing to be I'm learning and using Dukascopy to enable to achieve all my goals on top of other ways to maximize my trading potential and looking for market opportunities. Throughout that video, you'll see me refer to event calendars found in the Dukascopy J Forex, and that is literally market data opportunities yelling at you to trade. Looking back on it versus what I'm posting on my Instagram from my daily Bloomberg News consumption, I'm starting to see a lot of correlation on what was noted yesterday or last night in the news calendar and the aftermath of some of that news on the FX market. So there's definitely a correlation there, and my only interest is to maximize my trading potential, looking for those patterns. Again, all of that is explained in this long ass video that will be posted later on today, so keep your eyes out for that. And again, I'll be filtering out a lot of chatter and noise that I feel does not benefit me or my community that follows me. And just putting this out as a warning to anybody that's just following me in bits and pieces. I am going to be purposely putting out bits and pieces of information to probably confuse people and overwhelm people. But if you follow every day what I'm doing and posting and emailing out via my YouTube, my videos, and my emails, you'll be able to piece together what I'm doing because it's time to get started and ramp up all this stuff and focus on what's productive in terms of trading. Hopefully, what I'm providing you will help you out. Just don't be fooled by this HFT third-party black box stuff. It's just people are just getting fooled for it. All right, hopefully you get some lessons from that, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for asking these questions. Over and out.